What's up, my peeps? It is time for a brand new episode of Supercard, and in this one, I'll be proing the largest amount of cards I've done yet on video. I think tops, I've maybe proed 2 cards within one video. This time around, we're actually going over 10. I know the title says 10, but that's because it sounds nicer. It's actually more like 11 or 12, and I actually got maybe 13, but well, actually more than that too. But some of them aren't ready. I think it's about 11 or 12, whatever it is. Bottom line, I'm actually going to pro more than 10 cards, so I'm actually over-delivering on that. And also, while I'm at it, show you guys how I token my 33 cards. I use the same formula for every single card. It's the exact same way I token every card in the 33 tier, and actually all the recent tiers as well. But before I get to that, we've got yet again another 33 event. We don't get a new tier this week. And we probably won't get a new tier next week, because of course, next week would be Road to Glory, where you get the pro version of the card, or the second card. So, it's a rock card. It's actually the first rock card in Season 3. Now, before some of you go in the comments section and say, no, I've got a legendary the rock card, that's not a Season 3 card. That's a Season 2 card that he can use in Season 3. I'm talking strictly Season 3 cards here, which go from Hardened to, of course, 33. So, you know, then that's cool, and I actually would have went for it if this was earlier on in the tier, but now me and so many other players, probably most of you guys, are in a position where we're at the top tier already. We've got all these pros already. These events, we don't really need to go for them anymore. So, at the moment, I'm just waiting for the new tier, and I'm not going to be going for any event card until the new tier drops, so I'm skipping this rock event card, even though this is the first time ever in not just the event card itself being the first rock card in Season 3, but also they're giving throwback cards. This is a throwback Ring Domination. Every single card is a throwback card. Last Ring Domination was also first time ever when they gave out female cards for every single card in the Ring Domination. A first time ever, all female RD. This time, first time ever, all throwback cards RD. There's some cool pictures in there. And speaking of pictures, let me quickly go back to the last video. Somebody had left a comment saying, why are you so obsessed with card pictures? Just enjoy the card. Well, here's the thing. He was referring, by the way, to me getting Ultimate DDP, the Hall of Fame Ultimate DDP card, and not really liking the picture. If you're in the top tier and you get a lower tier card, really the only use you get out of that card is the picture itself, because you could put it as your champ, your in-game avatar, or use that picture on another card of that superstar. So me, I was hoping to get Eddie, because I would actually put him as my champ, my avatar in the game. It's not like these cards would have made it in my deck. That's why when it comes to the lower tier cards, the most important thing for me is the pictures, because really that's the only use I'd get out of the card other than using it to level up or max out a stronger card. So when it comes to this RD, despite me not going for it, it's a great opportunity if you want to snatch up some cool pictures to use as your champ or on other cards. So I'll quickly go over the throwback cards in this Ring Domination, so if you guys want to go for it, you'll know what there is to get. So the legendary card is Taker, and it's the ABA Taker gimmick, so if you really want that, this is a great opportunity to get it for free, basically. The Survivor is Road Dogg, the Mania card is Batista, the SummerSlam card is Triple H, without any beard or facial hair, kinda looks like he went on the dirty bulk during this time. The HD is Ric Flair, the Elite is Trish Stratus, Ultimate, Austin, 33, Booker T, and of course the event is The Rock. So, I would have actually played this event, not all of it, but I would play it until I got the 33 card if it was throwback Goldberg, just because I like a good looking Goldberg picture. The 33 one is the worst one in the game in my opinion, and the Money in the Bank one isn't all that great. I think the best Goldberg picture is the one that they used for his debut in Supercard, the first Ultimate Event card. So yeah, those are the cards from this Ring Domination, so let me know in the comments section, are you playing this RD, and if so, which cards are you going for? I'm actually kinda happy that it's not Berg, because this way I can take these 2 weeks off. If it was Goldberg, I would have had to play, so it's a nice 2 weeks off from single events. and maybe even more if the following week is another 33 event. Now, let's get to proing some cards. Alright, so now it's time to get all these new pros, because I've got over 10 cards sitting there waiting to be proed. All I need to do is just token them up and of course combine them. So let's start off with the John Cena event card. Yes, I still haven't proed the card. So I know to a bunch of you, tokening cards is extremely simple. You already know how to do it, but believe it or not, this question still pops up of how do I token my cards, or how should I token my cards? Well, in the 33 tier, it's extremely simple, and you could use this for all the other tiers as well. So once you've maxed out the cards, you want to go ahead and put in the tokens. If you want the best overall card, put in the tokens in the strongest stats possible. That'll give you the biggest boost per token. So for John Cena, he's a power and charisma card. So his strongest stats will of course be power and charisma. His strongest stat is charisma. So what you'll notice is the tokens will give you different boosts depending on the stats, and it will give you the biggest boost when you put in that token in the strongest stat. So if I put in a token here, it'll give a boost of 214. Now if I put it in the second strongest stat, it'll give me 212, so 2 points less. And then if we go to the third strongest stat, speed, it'll give me a boost of 210, and then the weakest stat, toughness, 209. So as you can see, putting in your tokens on the strongest possible stat is the best way to get the best overall card. John Cena, power and charisma, I put 3 in charisma, I'll put 3 in power, so now we've got 3 on each of his 2 strongest stats. That leaves us with 4 tokens, so then I put 3 in the third strongest stat, which is speed, and the remaining 1 I put in the weakest stat. Worst thing you can do is try and put in the majority of your tokens on the card's weakest stats to try and bring them up. Don't do that, especially if it's a lower tier card, like a James Ellsworth. The card's already bad. He already loses to cards that aren't speed and charisma when he specializes in speed and charisma. So how do you think he'll do if you put in most of the tokens in power and toughness? It's gonna be even worse. Also, I don't put in any tokens in special abilities because that's a 42% chance tops that it gets triggered. So you're leaving it up even more to luck then. So anyways, that's how I token my cards. Let's go ahead and confirm this. Okay, so I just got done tokening up every single one of those cards, and now it's time to combine them because they've been sitting far too long in my card list. Let's go. Triple H is the best unleveled, untokened card out there. Now this next one is just fitting, seeing as how we're perfect proing 10 cards. Well, actually a bit more than that, but let's just pretend that it's 10. Now we're not done just yet. We've proed the cards, but now we've got to level them up. So that's it for that, and now it's time to find out what the fusion card is gonna be. I'm hoping it's Naya because she'd be a pro, and that'd be another female pro, but I don't really need one. Although, if I do get Naya, I will actually pro her and replace my normal 33 pro Nikki Bella, because it's going to be a better card. So, it's going to be Naya. Give me Naya. Naya's the card I need, and okay, it's Bobby Roode, who's actually a pro. So I might actually go through proing him. Actually, yeah, I think the first one is already fully trained, so all I need to do is train this one. So I guess TRTG this Monday, I'll be putting in Bobby Roode in there so he can get fully trained, and I'll replace one of my normal 33 cards in RTG and also Money in the Bank with Pro Bobby Roode. I think we're going to go about it this way this time around. I've already gotten rid of a ton of cards, so I think I'm good going about it this way. Activate, 6 days from now, gonna get another fusion card. Hopefully it's Naya. If it's not, no big deal, because by that time, I already have accomplished my goal of having a full RTG deck of 33 pros. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, click the like button down below, subscribe for more videos, and click that notification bell right next to the subscribe button to be notified of every single video as soon as it goes up. With that said, I'm out. See ya.